Nation.
What's going on, people? We are the Marvel Boys. I'm Vertex, this is Shocker, and this is Double S.
www.entertainmentfocus.com. Make sure you lock in, keep it locked. Envy.
Stay there. Entertainment Focus.
So guys, how you doing?
We're good.
So take me back to the beginning. How did Marvel get together, and how was the group conceived?
These two can answer that question, especially because I got brought into the group last.
Okay.
So they can bring you up to when I got brought in, and I'll try to get involved.
Yeah, we started in 2007 roughly, but we didn't actually, take it that serious then. We only started taking it serious when we made our first mixtape, which was Marvel FM 1 in the beginning of 2009, January. So that's when we was proper full in motion and stuff. Yeah.
So when did it get to the point where you decided to introduce yourself?
Early 2009 when we made Marvel FM 1, that's when we started taking it serious. I mean, that's when we first made our jumpers as well, and went on the Westwood set and just tore it up. And we released Marvel FM 2 along that year as well, in like August, and then Marvel FM 3 in
Do you know why I'm laughing?
January.
Because they're totally skipping the point.
That wasn't the question.
Basically, look, let me come in now. I was trying to hide, but let me come in. This is what happened here. They had a group before called Shoddy Crew. That's how it started. There's like 12 of them. Even Chipmunk was in the group. 12 of them. He branched off, and you see what happened. And then the group kept shortening down, so it went to like 4. That was actually serious. And then 2 left. So it was left with these 2. But he had his solo career at the time, but he still had a group. And I got kicked out of the crew. And there was a place called Always Recording where all the artists used to go to. And he designs covers as well and does music videos. We'll get into that later. And I come to Always Recording to get my cover done from him. And he heard my CD, which I wanted the cover done for, and he was like, "Oh, that's quite good. Why don't you join the group that obviously they had already, Marvel, which was just them two at the point because someone else left. I'm so sorry to the person I left. I didn't mean to do it." And then I joined, and this is how we got to the stage here. Then we made our first mixtape, Marvel FM 1, got 5,000 downloads, 2,000 downloads. Marvel FM 2, it's a free series. We might bring out the 4th one if they're lucky, but there's a free series so far, and they did quite well.
So the reception's obviously been quite good over the past couple of years for you guys.
Yeah.
So what's the plans for the future? Where do you guys see yourself, like say in 5 years or so?
I mean, we're concentrating on so many things. First thing is just building a brand. That's the most important. In a couple of years' time, hopefully we would have, gone global. Hopefully, and then concentrating on the clothing, broadening the music. So not only working in group, also working as solo acts as well. Taking our visuals to the complete max. We want to even get into shooting movies and stuff, probably even a series and stuff. So we've got so many ideas. Like we just spend our day just brainstorming on new things to do and stuff. So there's so much, but the most important thing is definitely our album.
So you do quite a lot. I mean, I was reading up on you and the projects that you get involved with, like yourself, you direct music videos.
Yeah.
And you've even got a clothing range. How do you juggle all of that?
It's quite...
Do you know what it is? It is a bit difficult, but I mean, it's
loving the t-shirt.
It's a bit difficult, but I mean, we've got such a great team behind us, so I mean, it gets done. Because it's not just us.
The 3 faces that you see here.
Yeah, we've got people working on the website. We've got our producers. We've got a great management team. We've got a great label. Sorry, very unprofessional. Sorry, we've got a great label with at the moment and stuff. So I mean, we've got a lot of support. So it's only right that we are able to nail everything we go for.
So it must still be quite busy. I mean, do you get time to sort of take a step back and take it all in, or is it just like the train is in motion? It's all going.
Once upon a time it was like that. Like we used to juggle the clothing ourselves, like try and get it sent out. We used to do the videos. Obviously, we still do the videos, but we've been in that state of mind so much now that even now we've got the backup that's coming to help us. We still are fighting to do some work with them. So it's just we're only getting used to trying to let go now. But we're still in that motion. We're still trying to do no, let's just send off this last close. Please let us do this, or let's do this video, or let's So it's still busy. It's crazy.
Well, it's all different projects, but it's still your overall baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is there a hierarchy in the band? Is there what's your defined roles? Do you have defined roles?
Yeah, I think that's what made Marvel so unique. No, we don't have a hierarchy. Like everybody's the same in the crew, and we again, like you said, we all have different roles. With mine, it's usually the creative side of things, like how we look in terms of the logo, the videos, and just everything creative and stuff. And Shoko would be contact with the fans, because we have a really strong street team and stuff, and Shoko's mainly involved with them, and like they're getting feedback from what the fans want and stuff, and stuff like that. And then Double is heavy with the promotion. I mean, if it wasn't for Double, half of the people that know wouldn't know about us and stuff, because he's just crazy with the promoting, getting our name out there and stuff, because he was established first before me and Shoko.
So he knew, he had the experience of how to promote by yourself without having all this help that we've got now to get interviews such as this.
So you help.
He used to just go in there and just put it on everyone's wall himself.
I make people on Facebook sick.
Sometimes they get a bit annoyed, but because they
have to do it.
How it's done though, isn't
So
it?
someone else can do it for me, I have to do it. So
Exactly.
So all three of those things in one is what's made the brand so powerful.
Pulls it together as a unit.
Yeah.
So We Know is going to come out, your single is going to come out on the 10th of October.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about the single. What can we expect?
We Know is like, We Know is basically what you've been talking about before. Like the questions you've been asking us, it's like, we know what to do. Like we knew that we had to utilize his skills as like a director and stuff. We knew that we have to utilize his skills, but them times when we was doing it, it's funny because it's like, it goes against us as well, because we didn't know exactly what to do. We knew like he's got skills, but we didn't know how to take, but we didn't know how to take it to the next level. So we was going around in circles. So it's like, we didn't know that he doesn't have to do the promotion or something. You can get someone else in, like a PR company, or we thought we gonna have to keep doing this. We kept going around in the same circles, like doing freestyles over again. But now we know what to do. Now we know like you got to have your image right, really right, to take it to that next level. You got to get the PR companies behind you. You got to have your mind. Our mindset's completely different now, and it's basically a celebration track for us.
So with everything that you do, what's the most enjoyable part?
I think the studio sessions, to be honest with you, because that's where the creativity comes from.
Yeah.
I mean, like we can go in studio, hear a beat, and just make a random concept and make it a film, or make it something epic.
Yeah. So are you planning on going out touring? Like performances?
Yeah. We just come off the Chipmunk tour.
Yep.
It's just been confirmed that we're on the Diversity tour later on this year.
Nice.
So that should be very good. And next year,
That's
hopefully,
exclusive.
Yeah.
That's exclusive.
Yeah, and next year hopefully we should have our
Literally,
one.
the last interview didn't have it.
Yeah.
It's that much of an issue.
And hopefully we have our own song next year.
So is that going to be the plan? Is to work and have your own headline tour?
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Not even work and work. Make the right steps and just get that tour.
Delegate.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're about. We're just about making power moves, and that's what's got us here. So we keep making power moves.
Yeah.
That's more on the We Know concept as well, because it's like now we know what we have to do in order to get a tour. We could tell you now the steps that we're going to have to make before we can have our own tour. Before we would have known that, we would have just said, yeah, we're just going to keep working. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like we know what to do. We're more clearer about what we have to do now.
So it must be quite rejuvenating almost, gaining all of this like experience and knowing pretty much the industry inside out.
Yeah.
So growing up, who would you say your biggest inspirations were? Who would be,
all three of us were quite we were old school garage fans. So we were listening to So Solid, we were listening to Heartless Crew,
Bonfire Crew,
and all of that. So
Wiley Pay As You Go, American Wise, the Eminems, Andre 3000s, this goes on, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z.
But I think Dizzy Rascal really opened our eyes that you can take this to that next level, because he was the closest thing to us.
Yeah.
Like all the So Solid and that, they came from the same scene we was, but at that time they was already big. So we didn't get to see their struggle. With Dizzy Rascal, we got to see the struggle from the beginning. I locked into him on radio.
And then
switched on my telly and he was there, and then switched on my telly again, he's getting an award, and then I can't see him anymore now. He's
making songs with Shakira.
So what other projects are you looking into? I read something about potential film interest.
Yeah. That's what we want to do that, because I mean we can all act and stuff. So yeah, we want to be able to again make the brand stronger by doing other things like films.
Do you know what sort of genre?
It wouldn't be like the Spice Girls movie. Not like that.
That's where I was leaning.
I think we. It'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good to make a film for the whole world to know, understand our culture, like what we've been through. And when I say what we've been through, I don't actually mean what we've done in terms of music, just what we're around. I mean, it'd be nice for everybody to know how it is growing up in London.
Because it's not just, everyone thinks it's rosy because we smile all the time, but it's like what we actually go through. Sometimes before, on a day-to-day basis, it's not as easy as it looks, to be honest.
And I wouldn't mind the Marvel film as well, based on our lives as well, because I think that gives you the epicness of your story. It's like until you saw the Eminem 8 Miles, you really thought, okay, yeah.
He's just that guy in the Superman suit.
Or the Get Rich or Die Trying. It gives you it makes your story more powerful. Because it gives you the visuals. So I would like people to, because there's so much stuff we can say now, but you don't get that picture. But I would love to like show you when I was in the rain, running for that bus. I'd like you to see it visually in the cinema and feel it better.
Leads me to my next question then. Who would, if you were to have a Marvel film, who would you like to play you?
Oh, me. I'll put myself in.
Yeah. You check yourself in there.
But if I couldn't, I'd like what's that guy's name?
Emil Amin.
That's it. I'd make him play me.
Who's that?
Emil Amin, the guy who killed.
Oh, it is. I would have gone for Will Smith or something, wouldn't you? Rather than like,
no, Will Smith's an old man now.
So we'll end it here, but because I know you're probably knackered, you've been doing a lot of promotional work, etc. What's next for Marvel?
Right now we're working on our album, should be released next year after summer. We're going to finish off the album, add a bit more pieces to it. We got our second single ready, that should be early January. Early January. So,
yeah, we're going to go through the single campaigns. First single, second single, third single. No, first, second, third, and then the album.
And if you're lucky, we'll be dropping some street singles in between, and some new visuals, and also mixtapes.
Marvel FM4, watch out for that.
Very full schedule, and also diversity.
Yeah, www.marvelmusic.co.uk, that's Marvel with 2 L's. Also add Marvel on Twitter, that's Marvel_music with 2 L's. Loveless musician.
There we go, you've got that down to a T.
We Know single in October. Oh my god. Yeah, I just had to make that sound bigger than it was.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I said.
We Know single 10th of October.
Make sure you buy 10 copies, though 10 people will buy it, and pass on 10 times.
That's it, that's the
10, 10, 10.
Brilliant plugging.
Thanks, man.
That's it.